Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much. Paul Schaefer. Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen. Paul. Yes, sir. And now for you youngsters out there. Tonight is car phone night, so drive safely. We are very, very fortunate to have with us on the program tonight, and one of our staff members, one of the funniest stand-up comedians working today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our good friend, Bill Sheft. Bill, come on out here.
Good to be here. Sorry I'm late. Had a cab ride here. I had this cab driver. We've all had this guy. You get in the cab. Yeah, 54th and Broadway. 85th and 2nd. No, 54th and Broadway. 16th and 9th. Just keep me in the continental United States, okay? I really shouldn't complain because, you know, think about it. If Saddam Hussein ever calls up his reserves, you're not going to be able to get a cab in this town. Let's face it. I'll tell you, thank you. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I've been a comedian now for 12 years. I like being a comedian. The only thing I don't like about being a comedian is when somebody asks me what I do for a living and I tell them I'm a comedian, they always say the same thing to me. Are you a comedian? Tell me a joke. This is the only profession in the performing arts where this happens. Are you a comedian? Tell me a joke. Are you a comedian? Tell me a joke. You never hear anybody say, oh, you're an actor? Let me see a menu. You never hear that. I have no patience for actors. I have no patience with dentists. You want to drive a dentist nuts? Want to drive a dentist crazy? When he sticks that little mirror in your mouth, go, oh. Do you know why 4 out of 5 dentists surveyed recommend sugarless gum for their patients who chew gum? Because they're idiots. It's the fit dentist. He's the only one thinking about his business. Sugarless gum? Nah, go for the real thing. And don't forget chocolate, a lot of chocolate. And remember, floss only after spare ribs and only with the tip of a Bic pen. Remember that. For you out-of-towners, welcome to New York. New York, New York, the city that never sleeps because it's afraid to. Let's face it. We have a new tourist attraction here in New York Country Safari. Have you been on this? New York Country Safari. This is when you drive through the center of New York, and junkies and murderers come up to your car, and you can pet them. I had dinner tonight at my favorite restaurant in New York. It's a French restaurant, Shea Stadium. Yeah, plenty of seats. My favorite annual event in New York is every July, Bat Day at Yankee Stadium. Let's just think about this. They continue to have Bat Day at Yankee Stadium. They see nothing wrong with handing out 40,000 lethal weapons to teenagers in the Bronx. They see nothing wrong with this. I mean, at least combine Bat Day with Helmet Day at some degree of safety. You ask the Yankees, how can you do this? How can you give out bats to kids in the Bronx? Their reaction is so New York, it's like, hey, everybody gets a bat. It's a fair fight, all right? That's the New York attitude. The New York attitude is everywhere. It's at the New York Aquarium this week. They have a new attraction there, a dolphin, flippant. Sits on the side of the pool and goes, hey, I got an idea. How about you jump through the fire and I'll watch you, all right? A lot of people think New Yorkers are rude. I happen to think we're very polite here in New York because we bow after everything we say. We bow. I'm going to kick your butt, all right? I take the attitude with me wherever I go. I was in Texas. I ate at this place in Texas called U.R. Cooks. Here's the premise. You go into U.R. Cooks. You go up to a refrigerator. You pick out a nice, thick steak that you like. Then you take it and you cook it. You cook it. You cook it. On an indoor barbecue grill. You make your own Texas toast in the barbecue grill. Then you go to the salad bar. You make yourself a salad. This is a concept that would only work in Texas. Think about it. You with a place like that here in New York, you're going to get guys coming in going, let me get this straight. I give you $20. I got to cook the steak. Here's another 10 I'll mop up after I'm done, all right? Thanks a lot. You were great.
What do you think? The Yankees are in it. They got a pennant race here, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yesterday, the Mets were eliminated. What a shock, huh? They're mathematically eliminated. I like watching the Mets, though. I have a little trouble, though. They have an announcer, Ralph Kiner. Great player in his
Hall of
day.
Famer,
Yeah.
Ralph Kiner.
Great player. But Ralph Kiner has a little problem with the English language. Speaking it, for instance. I'm watching a game last week. Ralph Kiner actually opens the broadcast by saying, "Live from Riverfront Stadium."
Too much pine tar, that's all that is. Sure, yeah.
He had a beauty last June, in the middle of a game out of nowhere. Last June, Ralph Kiner goes, "Today is Father's Day, so for all you fathers out there, happy birthday."
Yeah. And the Dolphins' name was Flippant. Thank you. Let's see. What else is going on? Oh, impressions. Oh, the perfect place to do impressions. Let me have an impression.
Now, I started doing impressions, but I did John Byner's Sullivan. I did Belushi. I had none. I had one impression that was my own.
Second generation impressions.
Yeah, which were just no good.
Yeah.
It was just people would go, "Byner," and I had one that was my own. I do James Brown singing Puff the Magic Dragon.
Oh, cool. I think we'd like to hear this.
Ah, Puff! Take a puff now! Take a puff now! Take a puff now! I got a drag on my own. Hey!
Bill, you are wonderfully courageous. We have to pause again for a commercial. When we come back, save up those science questions. Carol Gold will be here, ladies and gentlemen.